Hello everyone, my name is Enzo Macarone and this is Pop Culture. So this is a short video about my first impressions of this manga series called Knights of Sidonia. I have just finished reading the first tankobon and I think it was a very interesting story. The mangaka of this manga is called Tsutomu Nihei and I was very surprised with his job. It is published in Argentina by Omnipress. It's not the normal publisher that I buy, but I think they have done a very good work with these tankobons. As you can see, it is a little bit bigger than its competence, that is Ivrea, the most important publisher of manga in Argentina. They have licenses for Knights of Sidonia and Attack on Titan, so they have very good series too. I really like that this is very big because you can appreciate more all the drawings that are very well done by this excellent mangaka. Actually, I knew a little bit of him because I had seen the Netflix adaptation of Blame. I know it is not the best way to get to know a series because they usually screw up when they do a Netflix adaptation, but I really enjoyed the movie, so I want to read the manga. The only problem being that this manga in Argentina is a little bit expensive. It costs 1,500 pesos when a normal manga like this one costs only 500 pesos. So it is a very big difference. The first thing that I want to talk about this manga is the drawing. The drawing can be both very detailed and also very simple traces that tell a story. And he uses a lot of contrast between white and black, very saturated whites and blacks. The only thing that it wasn't very good to me was the characters. To me, they look very similar, actually. And sometimes I got confused with the faces, so that was the only thing I can say. But some drawings are very packed with details. The story is one that is very known. It's a human race, almost extinct, trying to survive and fighting with an alien race. The first time I saw these kind of stories was when I saw Macross. Well, it was actually Robotech here in America, but then I saw the original version called Macross. But what I think makes this series very interesting and very curious and unique, at least reading the first tankobon, it's the way the aliens look like and how this race manages. The aliens are very original, all the way they change shape, how they behave, how can they reconstruct themselves. The fact that they travel alone, but they are these huge beings that are almost like planets. So I think it's a very Lovecraftian story, at least in this part, and I really like Lovecraft. I love Lovecraft, so I have read most of his work. Other thing that is very strange in this story is how humans are, because they can do photosynthesis, they almost don't need food to survive. These people that live in this ship have a lot of differences with normal human beings, for example, like the main character who is a normal person. So I think this story has a little bit of body horror because it's a little bit shocking how these humans behave themselves and how their bodies behave. I really like the main character. He's very shy, but he's also very brave. He is still humble because he has a lot of abilities, but he is humble, but at the same time very brave. He's not afraid of taking action and confront those who are trying to diminish him. So I really like the second character that you can see here. It's called Isana. She's very social, very friendly, and she really likes to help a lot to Tanikase, who is the main character. So those were my first impressions of Knights of Sidonia. I really enjoyed reading this manga. I read it in less than half a day. It was very entertaining, very catching, and I'm hoping to continue this series because it looks like it's very good, and I have heard a lot of good things about this whole series, and then I can watch the anime to compare them. Thank you very much for watching the video. Please, if you enjoyed it, leave a like and subscribe to the channel because it helps me a lot with the YouTube algorithm. See you in the next video. Goodbye.